Hello YouTube viewers, it's Collector513 again with another collection video. I've done a lot of movie videos, so this one will be of my video games again. This one will be the collection video of my handheld games, spanning from the PSP, the PS Vita, the Game Boy Color, the Nintendo 3DS, Game Boy Pocket, and the Nintendo DS games. So I will be displaying all those games for all of the handheld games. I don't have a really big collection, so I kind of decided to combine them all. So let's get started, guys. These are in alphabetical order, by the way, and as I said, it's a mixture of all my handhelds put together. Bravely Default. All of these games I played and beat, finished. I don't just buy them and collect them and throw them on the shelf. I don't believe in that. I believe that, I have to play everything I buy and watch everything I buy. Darkstalkers, Chronicles, The Chaos Tower. This was a really fun port of Darkstalkers. It's literally like playing the original versions on the Saturn and the PlayStation. Can't go wrong with it. It was amazing port, amazing port. Dead or Alive Dimensions for the Nintendo 3DS. This too was an amazing port. Literally like playing it on Xbox or PS2 or Dreamcast, whatever. It's just wow, it was amazing. Amazing port. 3DS is just a very impressive handheld, in my opinion. The Fire Emblem Awakening. This was quite difficult. I'm not really big on role-playing games as they used to be, but this is more like a strategy game. And Finding Nemo for Game Boy Advance. God of War for PSP. Chains of Olympus. I think this is a prequel. I think it is. I think it's a prequel to the original two God of War games. God of War, Ghosts of Sparta for the PSP. Lego Racers. Love Lego. I have almost all of the Lego games. I'm huge at collecting Legos. I'm thinking about doing a video on my Lego Dimensions figurine set because I literally have all of them. I'm only missing a few out of the last wave. I have every wave, every character. Me and my son put them together throughout the years and played them all. Madden 06 for PSP. This was an amazing port of Madden as well. Like I said, the PSP didn't fail to deliver. It was a very, very good handheld. Madden 2007. Mega Man Legacy Collection for the 3DS. It says Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All on one tiny cartridge. You wouldn't even imagine. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. This was an amazing port as well. Oh my god. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is actually my favorite Metal Gear of all time. This here was just, man, it was amazing. Just amazing game. Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops Plus. I think this was an add-on. Like how they have DLC now, there's add-on things. I think this was an add-on. Yeah, I think it's an add-on. I'm pretty sure it's an add-on to Portable Ops. Mortal Kombat. I did 100% this. You can check this out in my trophy video if you want. For the PS Vita. I do have a Vita. I do have a few games for the Vita. I do enjoy playing the Vita. NBA Live 06 for the PSP. NBA Live '07 for the PSP. Need for Speed Underground Rivals. This is basically Need for Speed Underground. This wasn't, oh man, I love this game too. I liked everything in it. Loved it. Parappa the Rapper for PSP. For those who remembers Parappa the Rapper on the PlayStation and a PlayStation 2. That box is coming apart. And Power Rangers Time Force for Game Boy Color. Resident Evil Deadly Silence, my favorite Nintendo DS game. Number one favorite. This is an actual port of the original game. I think it's the director's cut game. I think, maybe wrong. And it's Resident Evil Gaiden for Game Boy Color. Resident Evil Revelations for the 3DS. This was my actual first port of the Revelations game. Then I bought it for the Wii U and bought it for the PS4 and then PS3. I'm now playing Resident Evil Revelations for PS3. I'm trying to 100% that right now. I'm currently working on that now. Resident Evil 3D's Resident Evil the Mercenaries 3D for the Nintendo 3DS. This is basically just an all Mercenaries game. It's like, you know, for anyone who's familiar with the Mercenaries games on, you know, you play on the Resident Evil games, there you go. You could just play a full game of that on Nintendo 3DS. And it stands up to what it is. Very good game. Rock Band Unplugged. This was really good for me because I started playing Guitar Hero with the controller. You know, I couldn't adapt over to the guitar. I couldn't correlate. My fingers could not correlate correctly with the buttons. So I was better off with the controller. So using the PSP game controller or the gamepad for the PSP was amazing. It was perfect for me. Shinobi 2. Revenge of Zen. For the PS Vita, sorry. This is for PS Vita as well. Silent Hill, Book of Memories. This is more of a strategy game. For those, you know, wondering, oh, they have Silent Hill games on the PS Vita. That's not what you think. It's the least liked Silent Hill game of mine out of this series. Silent Hill Origins for the PSP. This was just an amazing game. Amazing port as well. Did not fail to deliver. Satisfaction. Soul Calibur Broken Destiny. Wow, this was just breathtaking. When I first played this on my PSP, I was just amazed. They do have Kratos in here. And it was just wow. Just wow. Wow. Amazing. How one handheld could just look like that. Spider-Man for the Nintendo DS. Spider-Man Your Time. Spirit Camera. The Cursed Memoir. This here, I heard, was part of the Fatal Frame series. I don't know if anyone is, you know, whoever's watching this video is familiar with the Fatal Frame series. But yeah, this game I heard is part. It's a spinoff. This is a really, really, really cool game. It was really cool. You get like, I don't know. It was, and I don't know. There wasn't a feature on the game where ghosts appeared in your home and all that. It was a really cool feature. Really cool game. I love Fatal Frame. I love that game. It was a really cool game. I enjoy playing it. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell 3D for the Nintendo 3DS. It was a good port. Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max for the PSP. Looks just like the PlayStation 1 version. And this looks just like the PS3 version. Super Street Fighter 4 3D Edition. This came with a really cool slipcover. Street Fighter. New Super Mario Bros. I thought this was a PAL version because of how the rating looks. But it played on my DS. You know, I was able to play this and beat it and finish it. So, you know, I love Mario games. They're really fun. They could be a bit challenging, though, but they're fun. New Super Mario Bros. 2 for the Nintendo 3DS. This was the very first game I received for my Game Boy. Back when my mother bought my Game Boy Pocket from Johnny's Toys. Do anyone remember that store? Yeah, this was... She kept it in her drawer. I was on so many punishments back in the day. She would take my games and put them in a drawer, in her bedroom drawer. So I wouldn't have access to them. So that's why those Game Boy games are in perfect condition almost. I had them when I was a kid, but she had them hidden so much. I was so bad. I was always on punishment. She always took my games. So, yeah, they stayed in great condition. Tekken 3D Prime Edition. This here, for the Nintendo 3DS, this here, oh my goodness. I enjoyed it so much. So much. So much. Perfect. Perfect port. Perfect port. Another amazing port of Tekken. Tekken Dark Resurrection for the PSP. This was amazing as well. Did not fail to deliver at all whatsoever. These are the only two games that I have for my handheld collection that are not in boxes. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater for the Game Boy Color. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 for the Game Boy Color. And yes, they still work. They still work. The third birthday. This is Parasite Eve 3. For anyone who loves the Parasite Eve games, the ones that came out for the Sony PlayStation back in the late 90s, early 2000s. The Godfather, Mob Wars. I do have this for almost every single console, except the PlayStation 3. Which for some reason, it is very expensive. It's 60, 70 bucks, 80 bucks. It's almost $100 for this version on PS3. I don't know why. I don't know why the Godfather is so expensive. I do have this second one on PS3, but I don't have the first one. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D for the Nintendo 3DS. I enjoy playing this as well. I do have the Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64. But I don't have Majora's Mask on the Nintendo 64. I just have it for the 3DS. Which is an amazing port. And then last but not least is the last game I have to show of my handheld collection. Uncharted Golden Abyss. I got all the trophies in here. 100%, as I did all of the Uncharted games except the newest one for the PS5. That's the only one I have left to do. I gotta get a PS5. I actually bought my son a PlayStation 5. He has one. He has 4 games on it already, and I don't have one yet. That's the love of a father. The love of a father. But thank you guys once again for reviewing another collection video with me. And God bless you guys. Thank you very much for the subscriptions. I'm at 215 now. The number's sitting there, but I would really appreciate if you guys continue subscribing and viewing and liking my videos, commenting, and showing love. Thank you guys very much. I highly, highly appreciate it so much. And once again, guys, if you all have videos you want me to watch and view, please send me links. I will watch them with no problem, and subscribe as well and show love. Thank you guys. You all have a good one. Collector 513 out. Peace.